All right, man. Let's talk about Andrew Ruiz and Luis Ortiz purses. So I forgot that the weigh-in was yesterday, but uh, but yeah, the fight is on a Sunday. The point of it being on a Sunday on Fox is the last Sunday before the National Football League comes back, and it's really posed to really expand the sport of boxing and grow Premier Boxing Champions platform. Is really supposed to be on free Fox. Now, if you didn't know, this fight is on pay-per-view. All right. This fight is on, once again, this fight is on pay-per-view. Okay. So it actually defeats the purpose of the card. You know, this card is supposed to be last football list Sunday, and it's supposed to increase the visibility of not the fighters that's fighting on the card, but it's supposed to increase the visibility of the sport of the Premier Boxing Champions and the sport of boxing in a whole, as a whole. So what Al Heyman is doing is not making no sense. You fighting on the important. That's like, to put it in context, that's like Bob Arum putting Teofimo Lopez next fight after the Heisman Trophy is presented on pay-per-view, and then just telling everybody, we need to go on pay-per-view to watch Teofimo Lopez fight. That makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. You know, how do you increase the visibility and grow your platform and grow your company? How? When it's easy, it's easy squeezy, lemon peasy. When you can just have everybody just stay on the channel and just boxing come right on with your, you know, with your platform, with the best performance. They so backwards. They just so backwards in boxing that it makes no sense. And they losing money and they losing traction by continuing to do this. You know, how do you win? How do you win? So it's on Fox pay-per-view tonight. If y'all don't know, so apparently Luis Ortiz weighed in his heaviest yesterday. Andrew Ruiz weighed in the same weight he came in for the Anthony Joshua, the original fight, not the rematch, but the first one. So, but let's get to these purses real quick. So Andrew Ruiz is gonna make $1 million. Luis Ortiz is making $550K. All right. Easton Cruz is making $200K. Eduardo Ramirez, his opponent, I'm guessing, is $175K. Adam Mars is making $200K. Yes, he's fighting with his eye like that. His opponent, Miguel Flores, is making $50K. Jose Venezuela is making $50K. Edwin De Los, I didn't get his purse, so I don't have his purse, but those are the fight card purses. Other than Edwin De Los, I don't have that one, but so yep, that's pretty much the card. I mean, Andrew Ruiz probably bring home more than $1 million when it's all said and done. Luis Ortiz probably gonna bring home over $1 million when it's all said and done. You know, everybody on the card is probably, you know, probably their regular payout. So you got a heavyweight card with a lot of small guys on there. Now, also Charles Martin is on this card as well too. He's on, I think he might be on the non-televised portion of the card. Now somebody sent me the whole information. So they got a prelim card as well. Somebody sent it to me this morning. So I'll pull it. Let me pull it up. There's a prelim portion to this. But it's a prelim portion. Somebody sent it to me earlier, man. I can't find it. Well, yeah, it's a prelim portion of this card. think Joey Spencer is headlining one of the prelim portions to the card. So yeah, that's what I think. Yep, that's what I think. He headlined a prelim version of the card, but you know they both bring home over $1 million. Those just guarantees. Andy might bring home 2.5, 3. Ortiz might bring home about 1.5. So Rayo fighting this card. Now I heard if Ryan Garcia if Tank get Ryan Garcia, that Rayo and Isaac Cruz is the fight they're looking to make after this fight. So Jose Venezuela Rayo, he trains with David Benavidez, Diego Pacheco, and them. Jose Benavidez Senior now. So yeah, it is a prelim card coming on for this on Fox or whatever, Fox Sports 1, whatever is coming on. But yep, they always do this. They give you a heavyweight card and put a whole bunch of small guys on the undercard. But the Martin, I think Ortiz card had a lot of big guy, big pay-per-view guys on there, heavy guys. But Ruiz Salim and Mike Planga, that'll be a good fight as well too. So it's not an easy fight for Ruiz Salim. So I mean overall, it's okay card. But the main event obviously is what everybody coming to see. That's what's gonna take the cake. So yeah, not bad purchase. I know Ortiz gonna bring home over $1 million, and Andy Ruiz almost doubling him up, or almost doubled him up in purse already. So I mean, Andy Ruiz, when he beat Anthony Joshua, they put him in the position to ride shotgun. So I mean, can't be mad at that. Put him in position to ride shotgun. But it's solid. It's solid. It'd be better if Cruz and Rayo could fight each other. It'd be better. But they put, Charles Martin on the card. He fights somebody, Devin Vargas. Dude been stopped 6 times. So he really ain't fighting nobody. So we have to see, but it's a good fight card. Get my last little 2 cents in here. It's Andy Ruiz weighed the same amount that he weighed for the original Anthony Joshua fight, 268 3/4. He was about 268 for the fight, a little bit heavier, but he got down to really low versus Ariella for 256. A lot of people think that took away something from him. Lightest I see is 250. 246. So, but Ortiz is coming in his career heaviest, 245.5. So, matter of fact, no, it ain't his heaviest. No, that's Charles Martin. Yeah, it is his heaviest, 245.5. So it's a few pounds heavier than he used to be in. So I don't know if he wanted to be a little bit heavier or getting older. It's harder to cut the weight, but physically he looked like he in really good condition for this fight, and can lead to multi-million-dollar paydays after this. So he looked solid. Andy Ruiz was the one that was trying to get out this fight, as we all know. But yeah, I got Andy Ruiz split decision. Ortiz don't knock Andy Ruiz out, it's gonna be hard to get a decision, especially without scoring multiple knockdowns. So he know what he up against. He know where he going on the West Coast. He know what boxing, the boxing, officials and judges think about the Cuban fighters and all that type of stuff. So he know what he up against, and But like I said in my prediction video, if you didn't see it, I think if Andy Ruiz utilize the ring and stick and move and don't get caught standing in front of Ortiz doing the same combinations in the same rhythm, I think he can outbox him. Luis Ortiz got a hard time cutting off the ring. That's what people don't understand. Luis Ortiz got a hard time cutting off the ring, and that's a big issue for him. It's cutting off that ring. It's cutting off that ring. It's a big issue for him. So Andy Ruiz, if he stick and move, got good footwork, good hand speed, and just keep it simple and just utilize the ring, he might could walk Ortiz into something like Wilder did. He might. So that's kind of the key to kind of beating Luis Ortiz. That's a huge key to beating Luis Ortiz. His footwork, he had a hard time cutting that ring off. Look at the Malik Scott fight, the Tony Thompson fight, and all that. And if I'm Luis Ortiz, I don't think you can afford to be a lax counterpuncher. I know you talked about, everybody talking about Andrew Ruiz's hand speed and not his, and reminding people that his hand speed is A1 too. And that's true. Good hand speed, but I think he can't be looking for. He can't just sit and look for counter opportunities. And if he gonna sit there and look for counter opportunities, I would tell him. You got to touch him to the body. That's what I would tell him. You got to touch him to the body. If you're gonna be looking at, because then you're gonna want to get him out of there. You don't want to keep him hanging around and they give it to him. That's what they're gonna try to do, is give it to him. It's all about making the Wilder fight. You and Wilder, that ain't like fruitful no more. That ain't really like fruitful. So they gonna want Ortiz or Andy Ruiz to win this fight. So, but I think he got to get off to a fast start. I think touching Ruiz's body, and you want to drag Ruiz into a dog fight. You want to sit there and let him try to please his Mexican fan, sit in the pocket with you, and then punch with him. So both guys got good chins. I'm going to go Ruiz getting a controversial split decision. But those are the purses. Those are my final thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financial and support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Check out the boxing news and heavyweight talk playlist. Peace.